und dann 3, 2, 1, los!
Hi!
Hi!
Okay, I will start asking you in a second. Just before we do that, I want to quickly show you, Katzi, what I wear here on my arm. Can you read that? Dream.
Jo.
So this is my reminder for keep dreaming. Yeah, Dreamas! Okay, so yeah, thanks to Katzi and Hermann, we started really consciously living our dreams. And I would like to ask you, my baby Hase. So we started traveling 2017. What is the most present moment that comes to your thoughts when you think of those last 4 years?
That's a very hard question because there were so many amazing moments, and browsing through the videos and photos yesterday was, yeah. I think I cannot really say a moment, but what I can say is the transmission or the transformation that happened over these years, because we always can, like, we can see we've been here, we've been there, and so whatever, Bali, Kopangan, Mauritius, but there's a lot happening in here when you expose yourself to anything out of the norm.
So what changed inside of you the most in the last 4 years?
My perception of reality. In a way that I start to understand when it's said that, yeah, the world, like the way you perceive the world is the way you experience it, and the way you approach it. So with all these experiences that I had,
can you give an example?
Yeah, it's all these little bits and pieces. Like, for example, in Bali is Hinduism, and they worship and pray for their gods every single day. So there is an element of worshipping and whatever you want to worship, but there is this element or this energy of worshipping every day. It's a reminder to be grateful to be where we are, to be grateful to be alive, to be grateful for whatever, and worshipping this. Mm-hmm. This is one of these reminders. And then being able to make friends wherever we are. We always had a group of local people, a group of foreign people. We brought these groups together, and this social interaction was just beautiful. It's another one.
Thank you. Now it's your turn.
Was there one moment in the last 4 years, or a time where that you would like to change?
Thank you. Actually, no. I know that every effect has a cause. So like all my actions are based on something that I have consciously or subconsciously created before. So I'm responsible for my own life. And feeling that and knowing that, I wouldn't change any anything or any situation that I've been in, because I feel very much guided from something inside and very much trusting this inner voice. And also, we haven't had any kind of dangerous situations in those 4 years. I mean, yeah, like a little accident of driving the scooter, and then the road became so narrow on this little rice field street, and I lost balance, and then I completely flipped into this dirty, muddy rice field. But there were like 1 second after that I fell, there was a farmer like helping me to grab the motorbike and to pick it up and to put it back onto track. And luckily my knee hurt a little bit, but there was nothing that I felt like I'm in danger. And it was also just another experience, and I'm grateful for it.
Thank you.
Thank you. What do you feel has changed in our relationship since we started traveling?
Good question. Thank you. The trust and the love has like deepened in a way that I would never ever have imagined. Because we work a lot with people and very close also. Close not necessarily, but also in a physical way, but also in a spiritual and mental way. But we always have this trust in ourselves and in each and every one of us that we could always go wherever it was necessary for everyone, for every situation, or if necessary, kind of hold the space for every situation. So whatever happened during any of these sessions, there was always this trust in between us, and that's why everyone could release or fully go into the process 100%.
Can you quickly explain about the sessions?
Yes. So what we actually did is Akashic, we call them Akashic Yoga Journey and Akashic Sound Journey. And we combine the Akashic records, which Marie can explain more in detail, with sound from live instruments, so from the gong, from the crystal bowls, from drums, with yoga and or just the sound, so they can release whatever traumas are there. That's what we have experienced, at least. And what we love about yoga and sound is that it exists since thousands of years, and it works. You don't need to say many words. You just put someone in there, and whenever he or she is open, then things will shift and change. So that's what our sessions were basically about.
Thank you.
And what especially in the last month happened is that even though we have this beautiful relationship and partnership, there was never a separation between us and others, in a way that we allow others to participate in this beautiful feeling that we have between us. And we share that. And there was never like jealousy or something. It just doesn't exist because the trust is so strong and no matter which gender, it always worked out in a very beautiful way, and it created even more trust and love, and the trust that evolves between us. I mean, we know it, we see it in everyday life, how deep it can go, how deep it can go on every level, physical level, emotional level, sexual level. So this is also like beyond anything I ever dreamed of.
Thank you.
Okay, next question.
Maybe last one.
Would you like it?
Do you want to share the social interaction or social experience, or maybe like 1 or 2 or 3 that touched you the most?
Oh, there were so many. Yeah. So in my Akashic Records readings, where I connect to the client, the person in front of me, and basically just feel deeply into them what they need to hear. I had a lady from India, and she's quite a famous YouTuber in India with millions of followers, and she came to me with anxiety, depression, really serious issues that she has in the Indian society. And in one session we already came to maybe not the root cause yet, but we kind of approached of where the problem lies, of why she feels so tired of everything. And we somehow connected strongly, and she kept booking readings with me, and she completely changed her life. She says, Marie, that's just because of you, because you see me how I truly am, and you help me to unpeel those layers that society put on me. So basically she's now living a very conscious life, and she's not forcing herself anymore into jobs or into situations that are just not feeling right for her heart. And because she has such a big impact on especially Indian women, many Indian girls and women are following her and are seeing her as their idol or as their role model. And thanks to her openness towards me and her openness towards her followers, I think she has a really huge impact on the Indian society, a very positive one, and that's very touching for me.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
You have one last question for me?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now we got the guidance and beautiful signs that Bali got to an end for now, and we are moving to Ecuador, to Vilcabamba in about a week. Yeah. So what is your dream that you definitely want to become a reality in Vilcabamba? If you have, you can just dream big now.
Whew. I mean, the things that we anyway want to do, like continue our whole sound experiences that we do, that we offer, that we share. That's something that we anyway want to continue. And if I look back at our initial dream that we had, having a little airplane and flying around the world, this dream is still here, and in the meantime we also know which airplane would be perfect.
Say it out loud.
It's the Diamond DA62.
Yeah.
It's a twin engine, so 2 engines with 5 or 7 seats. Let's see which version. Still a small airplane, easy to handle, but with all the sound healing and sound offerings that we created, packing this plane up with all our instruments and sharing whatever we do, and also the DJ set, of course, and sharing what we do with the world, like hopping around from place to place and offering and sharing what we're doing. That's maybe not specifically for Ecuador, because then we would be gone again from Ecuador. But having a home base in Ecuador and sharing this all over the world, yeah, that feels good. So we've extended the plane with plane and sound. Yep.
Thank you.
And I think I'll ask the same question to you.
Whew. I think you know what I have in my thoughts. Let's follow the guidance. But what I feel is that Ecuador is a safe haven for us. For the place for the next few years, maybe, where we can keep our freedom. And I mean, having Austria, of course, always in my heart, always. But I feel that in Ecuador there's something higher calling us, something bigger. And yeah, let's see when it happens. But I have the feeling that a soul wants to incarnate and wants us to be his parents.
The plane has 7 seats.
Good, so 7 seats, so we still have space for instruments and our baby boy. Yeah, he's very present for me. And I trust he will come in divine timing.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.